Hi, this video is on AC bridge MCQ from standard textbook. Question, question number 1. In order that the bridge shown in figure balanced. So for this bridge balance, what are the conditions? So already we know that at balance condition current through galvanometer is 0. So automatically I1 is equal to I3 and I2 is equal to I4. So option A is correct. And another one condition is product of opposite impedance are equal. That means Z1 Z4 is equal to Z2 Z3. So option B also correct. So third condition, sum of opposite angle are equal. So theta 1 plus theta 4 is equal to theta 2 plus theta 3. All the three are correct. So the answer is option D, all the above. For the bridge shown in figure, Z1 value is given, Z2, Z3. In order that bridge is balanced, what is the value of Z4? Four options are given. So this is the bridge circuit. At balance already we know product of opposite impedance are equal. So simply substitute the value and we can easily find the unknown value. That is Z1 value is given, Z4 is unknown, Z2, Z3 value is given. So we need Z4 means bring this value to other side and simply cancel it. Finally we get 187.5 at an angle minus 70. So the correct answer is option A. So for the bridge shown in figure, the arm AB consists of resistance in series with inductance. Arm BC and AD consist of pure resistance. In order to achieve the balance, arm CD should consist of. So the given statement is this is series combination of RL. These two are purely resistance. So in order to get the balance condition, what is the combination of Z4? So here inductance is there, compulsory. We need to balance opposite arm should be have capacitance. So variable resistance is wrong answer. Variable. So by means of variable capacitance itself we can't able to bring the balance condition. So for that this is also not answer. So correct answer is option C, a variable resistance in series or parallel with variable capacitance. Answer is option C. The equation under balance condition for a bridge is R1 is equal to R2 R3 by R4, L1 is equal to R3 R2 R3 C4, where R1, L1 are respectively unknown resistance and inductance. In order to achieve the converging balance, these are the condition. So to achieve balance in easiest way, so the two balance equation must be independent to each other. So here R2 both are have same variable. R3 is there. So among these two equation, R4 and C4 is present only any one of the equation. So therefore R4 and C4 should be chosen as a variable. By varying R4 and C4 we can get easily convergence condition, that is balance condition. So the correct answer is option C. Maxwell inductance capacitance bridge is used for measurement of inductance of. So normally Maxwell bridge is used inductance between 1 to 10, that is medium value, and Hayes bridge is used for greater than 10, that is higher value of Q. So for the corresponding bridge, answer is B, option B. So the advantage of Hayes bridge over Maxwell inductance capacitance bridge is, so already in the previous question we have studied that Hayes bridge is used to measure the high value of Q. So option A, it is balanced, do not contain any frequency term. It can be used for measurement of inductance of high Q coil. This is the answer. So option B. In de Chauty bridge unmodified form, it is used to possible to obtain balance only if both capacitance are perfect. So the answer is option C. Frequency can be measured by using easy question, Wien bridge, option D. A bridge circuit work at frequency of 2 kHz. The following can be used for detector for the detection of null condition in the Option A, vibration galvanometer and headphone. Option B, headphones and tunable amplifier. Option C, vibration galvanometer and tunable amplifier. Option D, vibration galvanometers, headphones and tunable amplifier. So normally headphones is used in the range of 250 and up to 3 to 4 kilohertz. So this is applicable. Headphone is the one of the answer. Vibration galvanometer is used from the frequency of 5 Hz to 1000. So, and also it provide a more sensitive in the case of frequency range is less than 200. So for that 2 kilohertz is measured by vibration galvanometer is not possible. Tunable amplifier detector is the range of 10 Hz to 100 kilohertz. Here also 2 kilohertz is possible. So the answer is headphones and tunable amplifier. So option B. Wegener earth device are used in AC bridge circuit. Option A, eliminating the effect of earth capacitance. Option B, eliminating the effect of intercomponent capacitance. Option C, eliminating the effect of stray electrostatic field. Option D, shielding the bridge element. The correct option is eliminating the effect of intercomponent capacitance. So next video will be on MCQ on PMMC, permanent magnet moving coil instrument. Thank you.